the Kellz, we gotta let them know. They got it with the shit for me, they got it with the shit for me, they like the Kellz, we gotta let them know. Kellz, we on, Peacock, we on. The Antoine spot, broadcast.
Oh, it looks like I ain't even gotta remove y'all when I come on. Oh, my bad. Happy Monday. Welcome to this episode of the Antoine Spivey podcast show. I'm your host, Spivey. Y'all see who we got in the building. Kellz the Truth and Peacock. Was cracking, fellas.
What up?
Not much chilling. Appreciate everybody that's tuning in on YouTube. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more content like you're going to receive today. And as usual, me get these two fellas to business. And also, we continue to keep watching on the Diva Spivey Media Network. We appreciate all the support y'all giving. With that being said, fellas, we got a lot we got to get into, so we're about to hop right into it. I'm pretty sure y'all heard the comments today from Jimmy Haslam, basically confessing and admitting the Deshaun Watson contract was some bullshit. Some bullshit. How y'all feeling about that?
I never liked the contract or the draft compensation. You know, Baker was my boy. I'm kind of biased, but I never thought that Deshaun was worth that much money and that worth all on draft capital. Now you see, I mean, hindsight 22, whatever you can say, it is what it is now. We got to live with it. But at that present time, it was no reason why we should have went out and tried to get a quarterback that was going through his little situation. Unfortunately, I understood why they tried to do it. Deshaun Watson was the hottest thing on that year. I mean, he had some good games, some great games with Houston, but it put us back. It put us back.
I mean, it was basically the same as what I thought it was. Once I seen like I was happy we made the trade, went out and got Watson, you know, but I was under the impression that we was getting a Watson that was in Texas. And of course, what we got there was like a value time brand of that. And then when you look at all the money, the draft capital we lost, and then the years of going through that, and not being able to sign players like we need to, not having the ability to draft players high in the draft like we needed. Once you realize that, it was crazy to hear him actually come out and say that he took a swing and a miss. Thought they had their quarterback. We didn't have our quarterback. So to me, that told me, oh, it's official. He done here. When he said that, because I'm pretty sure don't know quarterback want to play, or I mean, that kind of writing's on the wall anyway. But as a player, when you hear somebody say they took a big swing and missed when they chose you, to me that says, oh yeah, we done with you. So I think it's officially over for Watson here, and now we just, you know, rebuilding at this point as far as from that Watson standpoint of it.
It's good that he finally admitted that the contract was some BS. I wish he would have also said we panicked. You know what I'm saying? We wanted to get off of Baker so bad because we felt he wasn't the right fit for us. We felt he wasn't grown enough for us. We felt he wasn't. And again, I'm not y'all may say, especially you, Kellz, I ain't gonna say you much, Peacock, but may feel like I'm a Baker hater. I say to this day, if we had this Baker that's playing in Tampa Bay with the Browns, I would have been good with that. But we didn't, you know what I'm saying? But I do agree, you know, did we get rid of him too quick? Maybe we have, maybe we did. But for him again to admit that, you know, damn, I fucked this one up, that shows a big growth coming from Haslam and from the organization. Now, hopefully, the next question is, where do we really go from here and off the quarterback position? I know, again, we got the number 2 pick in the draft. Do they go out and get a Kirk Cousins and just rely on him? Or do they look again for that franchise quarterback of the future?
I am so tired of talking about quarterbacks
I
in
feel
this city. Right now, I don't care who they pick. Shit, hell. Maybe we need to do something different. Give Kenny Pickett a try. I don't give a darn right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, that's the most important part of your team is the quarterback, but it's also the most disappointing, and it's hard to get a good quarterback because a quarterback got to fit your system. Their talent have to do this. It got to be certain part of people around them. If they're not that generational type quarterbacks, I see in this draft, I don't see Shador as a Jayden Daniels or a CJ Stroud or even a Caleb Williams right now. I don't see that in Shador. Maybe I can see that in Cam Ward, but once again, you're gonna try to trade up to Tennessee. You know what they're gonna want?
They want a haul. They already said they want a haul.
So then that would set us back again if Cam Ward doesn't pan out. So they got one or two things. They could go ahead and try to get Kirk Cousins. Try to go ahead and get Kirk Cousins. Go out here and get Carson Wentz. Do the defense a favor, get a dual Carter so he can blitz, so he can rush the passer with Myles Garrett. Go out here in the second round, either get another bona fide wide receiver or a running back who can run the ball with Jerome Ford, or pick either quarterback and hope they be. My mindset is go ahead and get a dual Carter, and that's just winning by defense.
Peacock, you shaking your head when you said Kirk Cousins?
Yeah, only that due to something that Kirk Cousins put out that he don't want to be in another panic situation. So think about it. If Kirk Cousins would have went to the Vikings, it would have been the same situation. As far as like they got McCarthy right there. So with us having a chance of drafting a quarterback, that would have been the same situation if Kirk came here. He comes here, then we get a quarterback. Kirk wants to go somewhere where his starting spot is safe. He don't want to go somewhere where he's going to be playing backup or a potential be backup where he don't know what's going on. He made that clear. So that would put him in the same situation here that he's dealing with in Atlanta. He said he doesn't want to be in that situation. He want to go somewhere where he knows he's the starter. He's the clear-cut starter. And so I think that kind of eliminates him from here. And then also because he doesn't want to play in a position where he's potentially going to end up being a backup. He wants to go somewhere. If we let's say devil's advocate, let's say Tennessee goes Abdul Carter, right? And then Cam Ward is there. If we go
we definitely gonna get Kirk Cousins in. We're gonna get Cam Ward.
Kirk Cousins, that's one of the reasons why he wanted to wait. He wanted to wait before he didn't want to go somewhere before the draft and then turn around and we draft a quarterback high and he's gonna be the potential backup. Like the same thing that happened to him in Atlanta. He said he doesn't want to be in that situation again. Him coming here, with us having the potential to draft a quarterback, will put him in that same situation. And he said he made that clear. He doesn't want to be in that situation.
Are you for sure we drafting a quarterback?
No, that's what I'm saying. Him coming here to put him in a situation. He doesn't want to be in a situation where he has to worry about that. So that's
why he said he's going to wait until end of the draft to see where he gonna weigh his no trade clause.
Yeah, that's what I'm just giving an example how they said he don't want to take a chance. That was one of the reasons why he wanted to stay put or see if there was anywhere else out there where he can go where he knows he's a starter for a few years to come.
Well,
and then they also said Atlanta, not only did they securing draft picks with the Kirk Cousins, with them taking on his bonus, they're also looking for whoever trades for him to take on a majority of his contract. So I think that'll be another hit, taking on the majority of that contract. That's a large contract. Yeah, they're gonna pay some of it, but they said they want the team to take on a majority of it, according to analysts. Is what Atlanta is looking for.
Well, I'm hoping whatever the Browns got in mind, whatever the plan is, they execute it and get it right. Because I agree with you, Kellz. I'm tired of every 2 to 3 years we talking about a damn quarterback potentially playing in Cleveland. That's why we can't win. We can't stay stable. We can't keep no consistency at that position. So hopefully they get it right, whether it is if they got hopes of Kirk Cousins or going in the draft and taking Shador Sanders or maybe in the second round Tyler Shuck or Jackson Dart. Our Cavs. 7 games left. 4.5 lead on Boston. Boston playing good basketball. We playing,
We
like we
5-5 in our last 10. We paying 500.
Can the Cavs hold on to that number 1 seed with 7 games left?
Yes. They only got to win what? How many? 7?
3
They
more.
only got to win about 4. 4
3.
will get them. 3 will get them. Just if
3
because they measured number
secure our
was
spot.
6. The
3
measured number
secure our
was
spot.
right. The measured number was 6. We got 3 out of the 6 out the way. So we just need 3 more wins. I think we could get 3 more wins. Our schedule is hard down the stretch.
Hard
I
as
mean,
hell.
we just went over it. But we can beat them teams. Them teams we can beat though. Them teams we
Indiana
can beat.
scared me. Indiana.
Well, but they got something to play for. But I think we are a better team than Indiana. So we probably could beat them at least once out of the 2 times we play them. We could beat the Kings. We could beat
the Kings last time. You see what happened?
That was on a West Coast trip, and you know the West Coast trips is funny when you haven't been on there for a long. They put the West Coast trip.
I'm just saying. We was talking earlier. I'm just saying. We just seen them go on the 4-game losing streak.
I don't think they
just like that. And then against teams, all right, we lost the first 2. Oh yeah, we'll bounce back and beat them. Damn, that's another loss. All right, we got Sacramento. We'll beat them. Damn, that's another loss.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So I just want the Cavs again. These last 7 games to stay sharp, stay focused, stay mentally ready, stay physically ready. Because again, between us and the Celtics, we got the toughest schedule. And Boston right now is on the road. And we just saying the Cavs going to 4-game skid. I just don't want that to happen again. And we get hawked down and we done lost that number 1 seed. Now we dropped to number 2, which could change a whole bunch of things as far as our outlook at the playoffs. So I'm hoping they can. I want them to. But they gotta want it. Now is the time to really lace up them boots and get the trucking.
Yeah, I say it ain't gonna be easy because you look at 5 of the 7 teams we facing. Actually, maybe 6 of the 7 teams we facing all got something to play for. We
Sacramento may be the one that's on the fence. I believe.
I think the Spurs. I think Spurs is the only
Spurs.
one.
My bad. Spurs.
Yeah.
Spurs.
So I think everybody
that's
else.
the one we might lose.
A couple of teams fighting for their playoff lives. So they gonna come out with everything they got. And we already in, but we can't have that mindset that we locked in, so we ain't got nothing to worry about. We want that number 1 spot. We want to hold on to that spot. We got to play like we want that number 1 spot.
Yeah.
So I think only time is gonna tell. But with these last few games, we gotta play like we did yesterday. That's the only thing we can do. We got 4 of our 5 players was in double figures, almost 19 plus points. 4 out of our 5 starters, and we gotta keep that.
Hopefully we get Ty Jerome back soon from his ankle injury. We get back healthy.
When did he get hurt?
I have no idea, man. I'm thinking it was against the was it the Sacramento game?
Because I didn't ever see him hobble or it could be, you know what? This could be like a maintenance thing, I think, because he coming off that surgery and he been playing all year. This could be one of them instances that, all right, we're going to let you rest your ankle for a minute, but we're going to need you to come out and play a little bit more down the stretch because he is just coming off an injury, and he has played a lot of games, meaningful minutes and games this year on that, coming off from that injuries. So, because I never saw him get injured. I never seen him get injured.
Hey, whatever it is.
They said it was more of a it was like tendonitis, and it was more of a wear and tear injury.
Right, because
so he just came up, letting them heal up a little bit.
It probably flamed up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
a little inflammation.
I also need to see more from DeAndre Hunter too. When we first got him, he was kind of hot. You know, had a 30-point game and a couple of 17-point games. But it's like lately, it's like his shot ain't there. He missing easy shots. And of course, again, like I stated, the defense, I've been saying that all season. Our defense got to tighten up. Although they played good down the stretch last night against the Clippers. But we got to get better than that. The playoffs, games slow down. Teams are able to adjust to what the offense is doing and vice versa. So we just got to be locked in, man. Donovan Mitchell, you got to start playing selfish, but still stand in the flow of the game. Garland, that's another dude, man. Like he gotta get back to playing Garland basketball like he was early in the season. Evan Mobley, we need you to be that all-star. All y'all for real. All the boys need to step up. Atkinson, you know what I'm saying? Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Get them brain cells working offensively. Because it's about to get real. It's about to get real.
Well, something I noticed with Hunter, I don't know if it's due to his play, but I know they dropped his minutes. He averaging around 19 minutes, whereas before it was around 28, 29. A couple times he went over 30. But lately his minutes been dropping quite a bit.
See, that's how deep we is, man.
Yeah,
that's a good thing.
That's how deep.
They probably trying to get him ready for the playoffs, more minutes, more. And also, I feel as though the reason why the defense is not playing well because they've been fouling a lot lately. You know, they've been reaching, they ain't been moving their legs, and the ref been calling a lot of tic-tac fouls on them to slow it down. But like against the Clippers last night, they was up. We get these big leads in the second half, then it just disappeared. Like we was up by 16, all of a sudden we down. Now it's 4, and then we got to rev it back up. And we've been missing a lot of open shots too, so we got to get our shooting back too.
Yeah, especially our 3-point shot, man. We've been struggling.
Man, we came down
as a team lately.
Yeah, we came down 4 straight and missed 4 wide open threes.
Yeah,
and then they came back down and hit a 3. That's a momentum swing. You know what I'm saying?
And so we can't say it's fatigue with them because ain't nobody playing no more than 32 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And they getting rest. Mobley doesn't have rest on the season. Garland, Mitchell. I mean, Mitchell had a groin injury a couple of weeks ago, but it seemed like he's, you know what I'm saying, pretty much 100% healthy from that. But again, we gotta stay locked in. We gotta stay focused. We gotta stay sharp, man, because I said it. We all saying that 4 game happened just that quick. And we see how well Boston is playing. But I'm gonna keep the faith. I'm gonna keep the Kellz method, nothing but positivity over here.
Yeah, I think
we're gonna keep that number 1 spot, but it's gonna be tough. I
think they bored. I think they really bored. I think they're ready for the playoffs.
Do you think they toned it down a little bit to try to prevent injury as they going into the playoffs? Because as you on especially on defense, they're not rotating as fast as they was on defense. Too many people getting into the lane. The big men are out rebounding. They're not going for the long rebounds, and they're not. And also, I noticed they're not pushing the ball as much as they was in the beginning of the year towards the end. They're not pushing the ball. They settling for half court stuff instead of going out and pushing the ball. That way, DeAndre Hunter and Matt. The only one who running the court hard is Matt Strus. You always see Matt Strus running the court hard. When he get the rebound, he pushing the ball up. I need Evan Mobley to get the ball like he was doing in the beginning of the year. Push the goddamn rock up. When you push the rock up, you got the advantage on that big man going backwards, and you are skillful enough to just lay up the ball. So I need Atkinson to get back to that mantra. Push the ball, instead of saying, okay, walk up the ball. I never a fan of walking the ball up when you have an advantage, when you got 2 big men who can run the court. Push the damn rock.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know. We'll see, man. But I got faith in the Cavs, man. We all got faith in the Cavs. Let's go. Believe, land, and we gonna do it. Some tough games. Again, we control our own fate. So we just gotta take care of our own business. Can't worry about nobody else's business, and let's get the job done. Your boy Prime Time. 5-year, $54 million extension to stay in Colorado, making him what, the 5th highest paid?
The highest paid. That was
Coach.
$10 million a year.
Little over 10.
10.4.
Yeah, a little over 10. How y'all feeling about that? Good move for Colorado?
I think it may be the best move for Colorado. As far as, head coach, you see what he bring. He bringing talent there. They gonna follow him where he go, just as they did at previous school, Jackson. And when he got there, they follow him. He get a lot out of the players. I mean, he not only is he a coach to them, he a mentor, he a father figure to them. Then he draw another good coaches to the program. So I think he's setting the program up for success, not only with him being there now, but if he decide to leave, I think they still gonna be in a good position because of the regime that he's building there. And I think it's a win-win for him and for the college, as well as the players that's gonna come play for him.
Well, it's a great thing. I want to see how he gonna do recruiting-wise without Shedeur and Travis Hunter. I want to see what type of offense he gonna run, what type of defense he gonna run now without them two players. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I was gonna ask one of y'all too. Like, do y'all think, you know what I'm saying? A lot of his success came because he been coaching Shedeur and Hunter and a lot of them boys, like basically his old collegiate career coaching. Now he's moving on, you know what I'm saying, to some players that, he got to really get to know, you know what I'm saying, like them. You think that could play a factor on his success moving forward?
Yes. I feel it's because now you already knew what you had in Travis Hunter, Shedeur, even Jimmy Horn, and all them boys, you know what I'm saying? You understood because you already coached them. Now you're getting a whole bunch of new players who you haven't known or who you haven't coached. If they go back into your program, Shedeur came over for Jackson State. They already had their program in place from Jackson State. Travis Hunter and them was the leader of get him to get the other players to buy in. Now, who you gonna find them? You gonna have to find one of them juniors who didn't leave, one of those seniors who just coming back to have these young players buy into the program. It's gonna take a great job from Colorado, from from Warren Sapp, all of them, to get these young men. I ain't gonna call them boys. These young men to buy into the program, because I ain't never seen Deion coach another quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
So that wasn't his son. So how he gonna have that quarterback or that offensive player buy into the program? It's hard as a coach to bring in new players to buy in that program without no veterans. So that's the most important part, I think. Going to see how Colorado, and this is going to define his career.
I'll look at it. He still got veterans on his team. Travis Hunter was like a son to him, but Shedeur was his son. But those are just two players. It's more.
Shiloh.
You got Shiloh. You got Shiloh too, but that's okay. That's three players. You looking at a roster that got like 50 plus players on it, and you talking about three players don't make the team. Yeah, they could be a big influence. But remember, Sanders been doing this from years from the high school level. You got parents traveling, relocating to bring their kids to him because they know what he's capable of doing. And if you see that he cultivated the talent with Shedeur, who they said wasn't going to be that great in the beginning, he got him in as a top draft prospect in the NFL. You see Hunter up there. I mean, he raw talent, but he also was coached up as well. And then you still got Shiloh, also a good talent, but he also was coached up as well. And these, like I said, these parents bringing their kids from all over to play for Coach Prime. So I think if they relocate, if people relocating to come play for him, I think they already buying into his program. Because not many people just relocate just to go play.
I think they buying into the prestige in his name.
Which
that's the first thing that comes to mind when everybody.
What's the ultimate goal in this, Kellz? Or what's the ultimate
your reputation in recruiting precedes anything until you
My
get to understand the
point
program.
exactly. So he's
I
drawing
say
a
his
talent to him.
reputation. I ain't say his program. It's a different when you go in to the program. When he went to Jackson State, the only reason Travis Hunter went to Jackson State is for who?
The same reason a lot of other parents want their kids to go there. He's drawing in the talent. They're following him. He's gonna get the talent. So he's gonna get the talent. Once you get the talent,
so you don't think his coaching has nothing to do with it, Kellz?
I think it's this. I think it's when you go, anybody. If I'm Deion Sanders and my name, of course you're gonna be like, I want to go play with Primetime. How did Deion Sanders get these top rated players like Travis Hunter, who could have went to any other school, but he went to Jackson State?
Because of what he do. He's been on a big stage. He's won on a big stage. He's all pro. He's a Hall of Famer, legendary. So he knows what he's doing.
His reputation.
He knows what he's doing.
His
Not only
reputation.
that, he ain't just start coaching. Let's get that straight. He ain't just start coaching.
He coached Jackson State.
He been coached. I'm talking about before on a high school level. If you go back and look at his coaching career.
And who he had on
he just been moving up from level to level. He just been moving all the way up.
And his
the
son
point
was
is,
the
what I'm saying is, you saying
his son was
it's
the
not.
quarterback.
You saying it's not his coaching and his program that's getting there. You saying it's his name alone. Not only that, but my thing is, get the talent there on the field where you're at. Once you get it there, you can cultivate it, because they're not going there just to say they play for Prime. They want to go to the next level. So they're gonna be. How did Travis Hunter
get to Jackson State? He turned down Alabama. He turned down
to go play with Prime.
Okay, because of his reputation, right?
He went there, right? The point is, Kellz.
I can't agree with that, Kellz, to say. Well, I can 100% agree with that and say, you know what I'm saying, like, because I'm not go. If my son is talented playing football and as a quarterback, wide receiver, running back, offensive lineman, whatever position, and even though it's prime time, I know me as a father, I'm still want my son to excel, to exceed, still make it, God willing, to the pros. So I'm not just going to send him to a coach because his name is prime time if I don't believe that what he could bring to my son on the football field, on a coaching level, you know what I'm saying, to take him to that next level, which is the NFL. That's what they all dream about, correct?
Oh, they dream about but
what I'm saying is I can't 100% agree with that when you say only reason why they going there is because it's just his name. Again, because I'm not going to send my
good coach.
So if he can't coach at anything, I'm just gonna risk my child's future of wanting to be a professional NFL football player just to go play for
his
a man
alone.
Deion Sanders prime time.
Deion Sanders got connection to every NFL team.
But what I'm saying is, if he can't, but if he but if your name Brian Kelly, you a good coach. You think I'm gonna send my child to go play for you if I know you can't coach? That you can't bring nothing to my child. You can't bring nothing.
I never said he couldn't coach. I never said that.
You just said.
I said what his pro. All right, put it like this: if I'm a top rate school dude, if I'm a cornerback, and I want to go and I have to pick Colorado, Ohio State, or Alabama, which school would you take?
You say what?
If I'm a top rated number one player in college, if Deion Sanders comes to my door, I'm already a thug because Deion Sanders, that's Deion Sanders. You know what I'm saying? Everybody been talking about prime time. He sit me down, said, okay, this is what I'm gonna do for you. Blam, bam, bam. And then Ohio State, just won the national championship, come to me, be like, hey man, you know, this is what I can do, this is what. The figure is this: if I'm a top rated quarterback, I might go to Deion Sanders because I know he played the position well.
Two things.
Off his reputation
Two things.
alone.
One, it could be, as you just mentioned the quarterback. One, as a quarterback, you got to look at this. You got to look at this. Which school fits me? Fits my style of play. You know what I'm saying? If Colorado, if Deion Sanders don't fit my style of play as a quarterback, and Ohio State does, I believe that quarterback is going to go to Ohio State, regardless because his name is Deion Sanders. Like,
not only that, they gonna. I mean, to cut
these
you off.
Players, Kel, these players want to go somewhere. They want to go. A lot of them, I will hope and believe, wants to go to the NFL. So I don't think themselves nor their parents will put them in a position just because of a coach name. I'm not saying the name. I'm not saying the name don't play a part. But I'm not gonna go as far as you and say that's the only reason why these kids are going. You did say that.
I said off his reputation. I never said.
Okay,
I never said. I never said.
What is his reputation then?
I was just about to ask that.
Reputation is prime time. I'm an NFL player. I'm a Hall of Famer, which is who won't want to be coached by a Hall of Famer? Okay, that's Deion Sanders. That's his reputation. Your reputation is the one that draws you in. Who wouldn't want to play for me?
I got another one. Does he invest in all his players?
Yes, he does.
Does he invest? Wait a minute. Is he a father figure to all his players?
Yes, he is. He got the best.
Does he invest in them
in Colorado school?
So does he invest in them on and off the field?
I don't know about on the field. I don't know about off the field.
Man. Come on, man.
I'm not there. He probably
that's part of his reputation is the person he is off the field to all the people that play for him.
I just said all his students got 3.5 grade point average, which he's doing a great job.
I'm talking about that father figure, that mentor, that father figure off the field as well. That plays a big part in it too.
And I understand that, but
that's part of his reputation. That's part of his reputation.
That's his reputation. I'm talking about his reputation.
I'm talking about his reputation.
Okay, so that's what gets the players there. What you don't understand, his reputation gets the players to even sit down and talk.
Kellz more like
man.
I see both y'all in for his reputation. Kellz' reputation is more or less
there.
Kellz focus on his NFL
reputation is more or less. I'm Deion Sanders. I played the NFL. I'm a Hall of Famer.
But he ain't the only one.
I sit down one side of the field. Peacock reputation is more or less he looking at it beyond football.
Just like he can coach.
Looking at it beyond football.
He coach, but he goes beyond football in that aspect.
And maybe that's the reason why a lot of these kids want to play for him too. Again, I mean, I agree with you to a certain extent, Kellz. His name / reputation is the same thing, same meaning. Has something to do with it. But I also think that and believe that these parents and these kids are looking at it as where he can also help them on the field and help them at a great significant level that'll take them to the next level, which is the NFL. That's all.
He teaches them how to be. He teaches them how to be man on and off the field, and to do what they need to do to get to that next level.
And I agree upon with all that.
But a lot of that comes with coaching too. That comes with coaching. That comes with coaching.
His reputation.
So again, what his coaching? Because you can have a best reputation.
Okay, we're gonna.
Okay, I'm gonna throw that.
We just go to the coaching aspect of it. We just go to the reputation.
If you can't coach,
Kellz,
if you can't coach, it's gonna show. If you can't coach, wait a minute. If you can't
coach, you're gonna get fired.
You're not gonna win. You're gonna get fired. And you know what else? If you can't coach, the players ain't buying into your program. If you can't coach,
and you're gonna get fired. And I understand that.
But is that happening to him?
He has his son, and he had Travis Hunter to go from
Jackson State. So they made the whole team. They can do everything.
Yes, they did. Name one other player on Colorado.
Kellz, don't do that to them. Don't do that. It's a lot of talent. It's a lot of talent. It's a lot of talented kids on that roster. And don't say Don't say that Shador and Hunter is the whole entire Colorado team.
Name one other receiver. Name one
man,
other.
All right, man. I ain't about to do this with you, kid. That's blatant disrespect.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
So you saying the rest of everybody else ain't nothing?
You can't name one.
Everybody else, you can. It's a lot of NFL teams I can't name right off the back. A lot of players, but I do know that it's other players on that team. You can see it on the field. You forget Hunter set out multiple games and they were still winning. It's other players on the team. Hunter and Shador don't make up that entire team, offense and defense. They don't make up that entire team. What you pretty much saying is the rest of the team ain't shit.
I'm not saying that.
That's what you're saying. Name another player on that team. That's what you're saying. The rest of that team ain't shit. The rest of that team ain't shit. The rest of that team ain't shit.
Name another 5-star player.
Is what you're saying.
Name another 5-star player on Colorado.
Now they got to be a 5-star player. Now they got to be a 5-star player. Before it was any player.
Name one wide receiver.
Man, you a fool. You a fool for that one.
Wide receiver.
You a fool for that one, man.
You never heard of Jimmy Horn?
You a fool for that one.
Oh shit. Peacock, you funny, man.
Man, he a fool for that one. He crazy.
You was funny. Kellz, you funny too, man.
He crazy.
What'd you say?
He couldn't name him.
He crazy.
No, but for real though, Kellz, man, you gotta get Dion some type of credit for ours.
I'm getting Dion some
credit. No, you're not.
On the coaching end and
that's what y'all talk about winning. Why has he won then? If y'all talk about winning.
Oh, here we go, Kellz, man.
Man.
You know what, Kellz? You know what? I'm glad you keep saying that. So when it's said to you, don't say nothing.
I'm not gonna say I said I didn't win. It's the truth.
So
it's the truth.
You haven't done anything there. You haven't done anything.
That's the truth.
All right.
This year, so it's all right.
We got the NCAA Final Four set. We got Duke and Houston, which is going to be and it's all number one teams as well. Duke and Houston, which should be a great game. Florida Auburn, which should be another great game. But my question to y'all is, out of them three, which Duke play Houston, but Auburn, Florida, and Houston, who or if any of them teams are the biggest threat from Duke, which is the heavily favored to win it, is a threat to Duke for getting that championship?
I would put Auburn because Auburn got the bids to go up against Cooper Flag, and they got and their defense is very well. They are a well coached team. I feel that Auburn probably have the best because Auburn also plays defense and also shoot the ball well from three. So they also can be. They're gonna be a battle because they have the bids to go after Cooper Flag.
I think I don't see nobody knocking off Duke. I think Cooper Flag, he gonna be who he is as far as what he is, the number one ranked national player. Nobody's been able to stop him yet. I don't see nobody stopping him at this point. And I think they got enough talent on a team that if they do try to, they got other players that they can go to. But I think Cooper Flag, he one of them players like you can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him. And that's the way he playing. And when you got an NBA player, you got a player that's NBA ready on your team already, he already playing at a high level. So I think he's gonna carry them all the way.
Let me ask y'all this. Let's say Duke, as we all expect, win the championship. Could we consider Cooper Flag one of the all-time Duke Blue Devils?
No.
Why not?
Because you got Bobby Hurley, you got Kristen Leitner, you got Grant Hill, you got.
Could he be one of the best one and dones?
Huh? You can say best one and done because the only one and done in Duke history is Zion, Kyrie Irving. But is he really better in 11 games? See, you got to in 11 games. Kyrie Irving played at Duke. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it was great, but he got injured. So Kyrie Irving,
it was great enough for him to be the what? What would drive Kyrie at? Number one.
He was a number one rated player anyway.
So you can't say
I mean, I'm just saying because his Duke career was only 11 games.
And that was enough to get him the number one overall pick.
Because
So that,
he
has
was
to say
already.
something. So that has to say something about his talent.
If Kyrie,
Man.
if they didn't have to go to college, if they ain't had to go to college, he would have been in the pros. So boom, back to you. So I mean,
Well, that still tell you something. He would have been in the pros already if he didn't have to go to college.
of course. So I mean, 11 games, he was the number one pick.
All I'm saying
Everybody-
is, so you can't say Kyrie Irving at Duke. You can't say that. It ain't no
Only 11 games. For
You said
11
what?
games. Cooper Flag, put like this. Cooper Flag won the national championship. Who was better, Cooper Flag or Kyrie Irving?
who's
Duke.
better.
Just at Duke. Duke, he brought him the national championship. Kyrie Irving only played 11 games.
And you just said Kyrie Irving got hurt.
Okay, and I said that. I said the reason
But he was that
like
good enough.
because
He was better than to the point he said, "Oh, I ain't got to come back to try to win a national championship. I could be the number one pick in the NBA." So you can't say
if Cooper
say
Flag
what?
get hurt, he the same way. He's the number one pick anyway.
Okay, so what I'm saying is,
Just
when you
like
said-
Carmelo.
okay, what I'm saying is,
Anyone is done.
what I'm saying is, when you said Kyrie's Irving career at Duke, you was like, it was okay. All I'm saying is,
like this.
all I'm
His
saying is, you
career,
can't say it was okay.
his career wasn't better than Bobby Hurley's.
We talking about Kyrie Irving and Cooper Flag for one.
We talk about the best Dukes.
Right.
Yeah.
But we also talk about
And-
that ridiculous that you
and
said
Ky-
about Kyrie's
and-
Irving career.
And Kyrie
Okay.
Irving won't be better than Cooper Flag if Cooper Flag win a national championship.
Why? Because they got a national championship.
Yes, and he played more games.
So, man, you just sat up here and said Kyrie Irving got hurt, so he never had a chance to get a national championship because he was that good. He went straight to the NBA after 11 games. But my question to you, let me ask you this: do you think if Kyrie Irving not got hurt, that Duke wasn't going to win a national championship that season?
It's a possibility. I gotta look it up because other teams that's probably was playing better as a team than them. You had North Carolina, who I gotta look it up to see who came out that year. Because you had Arizona, the Arizona team with the what was that dude's name? Who was the second pick, the fourth pick of his draft? Because we was thinking about because we had the 1 and the 4th pick when we played Kyrie Irving and Deion Waiters. Because Syracuse beat Duke with Deion Waiters and them. We don't know. So I don't know. I'm just being perfectly honest. They probably would have been in Sweet 16 or in the Final Four, yeah. But could he win a national championship? I don't know.
So
'Cause he
you
ain't
said
play.
Bobby Hurley. You said he was better. What
Bobby
made
Hurley.
What
Duke
made him
career.
better?
I
What made
said
him
Duke
better?
career.
I said
Just
what
said
made him
Duke
better.
career. He won 2 national championships. And
So
he
did that make him
all-time
better?
Duke leader and assist.
You said
As
what?
a college player, y'all always say championships win everything, right?
That don't make you the best player ever.
Oh, so it don't, huh?
Wait a minute, because you could throw out. Hey, yeah, we can start. You go back to the Robert Horry picture. How many rings Horry got?
Horry got 7.
Does that make him one of the best all time?
Yes, it should be because he got 7 wings.
Oh my god! Oh,
Horry hit game-winning shots. Y'all make it see
that
Horry
make
was
him
a
the best all
football player.
time.
Who?
That make him one of the best all time.
One of the best clutch shooter all time.
Oh, Kellz, now you changing the dynamics of it. You said Hurley was the best. He said
I
was
said
better.
Hurley was the best Duke player. We strictly said Duke. We didn't say basketball player. I said strictly his Duke career.
I'm looking at his Duke career right now. That's what made me ask you that question.
Yes,
And I was just
better
looking
than
at what
Kyrie Irving.
only thing
Duke
he
career.
got more than Cooper Flag is assist.
What?
Only thing he averaged in his career more against Cooper Flag was assist. He
Cooper
averaged
Flag
12.
Cooper Flag is a damn scorer.
What?
He ain't not passing the ball.
So what made
He's
him
not passing the ball.
so okay, so I'm just trying to
How you
understand
gonna
how you
compare a power
translate
forward?
Hurley as
How you gonna compare a power forward to a point guard?
So why did you just say he better? Why did you just say he better than
Who
he
got
the
more
best of all
assists? Who
time?
got more assists in his career? Bobby Hurley or
Kellz, listen to what you just said. You just said how can I compare Wait a
had a
minute.
better career?
Hold on,
Bobby
wait a minute.
Hurley
Hold on. We're not gonna
or
skip over this. We're not
Kyrie
gonna skip
Irving?
over this.
You talk
We're
about
not.
you talk
We're
about
not
a
gonna
dude
skip over. You're the one that
6'9".
threw his name
You
in there
talk
when
about
we
a
talking
dude
about Cooper
6'9".
Flag. How we talk about
a
Cooper
dude
Flag?
6'9",
You
you
throw
talk
Hurley's
about
name in
a
there and then tell
Who
me
had
I
more
can't compare
rebounds?
them two.
Who had more rebounds?
Wait a minute.
Kyrie
Let me
Irving or
finish.
Cooper Flag?
Let me finish. Flag.
No,
Let me
just
finish.
go.
Let me
Who had
finish.
more rebounds?
Let me finish.
Flag.
Let me finish.
No, that was a ridiculous statement.
How can you sit up here and say we're talking about Cooper Flag and we're talking about one of the best players to come out of Duke, and you say you throw Hurley's name in there, and then when I start bringing up the
So
stats,
Hurley one of the
you
best.
wait a minute, you tell
Okay.
me, hold on. We talking about Cooper Flag,
Okay.
and then you throw in a different player that plays a different position, and then when I start calling out numbers, you tell me I can't compare him. Why you throw his name in there if I can't compare him? You just took another. No, they
Bobby Hurley.
Kellz.
I said Bobby Hurley.
You gonna tell me I can't? You gonna tell me I can't compare a point guard to a forward? You the one that threw his name in there. You the one that threw his name in there, dude.
No, let's compare then.
Come on, man.
You want to compare? You want
Hey,
to
hold on.
Who averaged more points?
Man,
Who averaged more points? Cooper Flag or
Cooper Flag averaged more points. Hurley only averaged. He only averaged. Bobby Hurley only averaged 12 points a game.
And how many assists he averaged?
7 assists a game. 7.8
Okay.
assists a game. So Flag got him. Only thing he beating Flag in is assist. That's it.
Who?
Bobby
Who's
Hurley, the one you just threw in the conversation.
You
Hey,
said
The one that you just threw in the conversation that you said is the best of all time.
Peacock said, hold up.
He's trying to compare a damn point guard to a fucking power forward.
You the one that threw his fucking name in there. What you mean?
I said Bobby Hurley. I said Bobby Hurley had a better Duke career. I said Bobby Hurley had a better Duke career than Kyrie Irving. I never said Cooper Flag had a better career than Kyrie Irving. What you talking about?
Man, because we was talking about Cooper. Okay.
What are you talking about?
You did say Cooper Flag would be better than Kyrie Irving.
I said if he win a national championship.
Yeah, if you win a national championship.
I said that.
Right.
I didn't say nothing about he's better
You said
than
best.
Kyrie
You said
Irving
best of all time. You said best of all time because he got
the best of all time.
You did just say the best. You said the best Duke player of all time.
You said who is the best Duke players in Duke history?
I said
we got. I'm gonna cut you all off.
Duke history.
We got to move on. We got to move on real quick. We got to move on. I don't mean to cut you all off. This is a great topic. We can definitely come back to this and revisit this. Great conversation. But we also got some breaking news coming in. Zion Williamson and CJ McCullough will miss the remainder of the season due to respective injuries that they're having. So once again, Zion Williamson goes down, out for the season, man. I think the whole Zion New Orleans Pelicans situation.
I'm trading him tomorrow.
Man.
I'm trading him tomorrow.
Yeah, it's about time for Zion to move on. Out of New Orleans. CJ McCullough, you just ain't been the same since you left Portland, man. It's just time for the Pelicans to start rebuilding around Troy Murphy and Herb Jones and Hawkins, and move on, man. But yeah, breaking news: Zion and CJ out for the rest of the season.
Man, it's starting to seem like he about to be. It's like that's about to be an Embiid situation with him.
Zion don't want to be in
he don't want to be in New Orleans,
he
man.
already made that known.
Yeah, he don't want to be in New Orleans at all, man. And again, I'm a firm believer of if a player don't want to be there, let them go. Because I ain't gonna do nothing but bring drama to your organization, drama to the locker room. Too many questions for teammates to be answering that they don't feel like they need to be answering. There's a lot of hoopla drama, man. Just cut ties. I get it. Try to get the most you could get for the talent that he's worth. But Zion, time to move on. We had a situation which is actually still going on. A lot of memes going on with the whole Stephen A. LeBron situation. But just pro athletes versus the media, period. Do y'all feel like the media, when they are covering sports, should keep things just sports and not get too? Do y'all think the media be trying to get too personal with these players but then they get the reactions for the player that they get. Now is they go in self-defense mode, or do they need to just keep it strictly basketball?
I think. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you are.
It probably should be kept that way, because at the same time, like, this not the first time like an athlete and a media person has went at it. One that stand out the most to me, remember Skip Bayless and Richard Sherman? How they had their debate on TV, and then he was going at him, and then Sherman finally let loose on him and told him that, what is it, my best, what do you say, 13 years of life, my best, however many years of life.
I'm better than you.
I'm better than you at life.
Hey, and when T.O. and Stephen A. was going at it a little bit, and he told Stephen A. that Max was more blacker than him. You know what I'm saying? Because he was taking things personal that Stephen A. was saying towards him, about him, whatever it is may be. But go ahead, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead, Peacock. I didn't mean to cut you off.
He froze.
Oh, he froze. All right, Kellz, go ahead.
You shouldn't, as a media, you should have leave all the personal stuff out and all that, because it's personal. You should just strictly criticize the player as a player, and just like athletes should not make things personal too, all that. But sometimes the media people make that athlete go at them like that. Like Skip talk about, you can't play basketball, but you only average 2 points a game in high school. They know that. Why the hell you gonna go at a professional athlete and you have not played ball your whole year? You should just strictly criticize the game, criticize them as, all right, you're not doing this well, you messing up your field goal percentage. Well, don't be like, oh, he's a bum, he's nothing, he's second rated, and all that other bull crap they say. You cannot go against it. But some of these, now, if it's coming from a real athlete that played, you know what I'm saying, then maybe the athlete will understand, because they went through what they went through. You know what I'm saying? I think most athletes don't get mad at other athletes that talk stuff about them. You know what I'm saying? Because they played the game and they understood what they went through. The media, like a Stephen A. Smith or Skip Bayless, y'all never played, so they take that. You talking to 150 millionaire people making $150 million, and you criticizing them. You don't think they ain't gonna try to find some dirt on you? So just keep it strictly professional. Or don't iron out nothing bad. But it goes both ways. They both disrespectful.
Even one of the most recent ones, Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless. Remember, Sharp was a player prior to that, so he was able to speak from the game experience and all that. And Skip took some personal shots at him. Look at after the show, they went their separate ways after that. Sometimes when you get personal, they take things to a different level.
He was talking about Brady.
Yeah, but he took a
Shannon
shot.
Don't like Brady. Shannon, I don't think Shannon never liked Tom Brady.
I mean,
but you know what? That don't mean you can belittle him.
They have to get at him like that, though. That is.
I'm just saying, the only thing Skill could say, well, you're not better than Tom Brady. You ain't gonna say you're not better than me, because he ain't play, so he had to play the.
Look, and then he hit him with the. Look, Shannon hit him with the. I'm in a freaking Hall of Fame too. Skip says, so what? You ain't better than him.
Yeah, when he said.
So that's the only thing he could come back.
He pretty much told Shannon Sharp that he envied, that he wanted to be Brady.
Who?
Skip pretty much telling Shannon Sharp that he wish he could be Brady.
Yeah.
I mean,
that was
the Hall of Fame. So the Hall of Fame.
Shannon Sharp always been his own man. And
I think that was just
when you get personal. Look, it's consequences. Skip had to find another co-host.
If an athlete get personal and that media person got some dirt on him.
That wasn't even dirt. That was Skip taking calling. I mean, he couldn't say nothing else, so he took a personal shot at him. And Shannon Sharp called it out. He called out that personal shot.
All he could say, that man better than you. That's all he could say.
Man, I remember I was getting ready for work. I sat back down.
Vlad got a hit. My bad.
Hey, like for real. like Perkins said some stuff to LeBron, and LeBron didn't respond to what Perk said. Because Perk has played basketball, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Perk has been in the trenches, you know, so it's easy to get criticized by your peers. Some athletes don't like that. Shaq against Dwight Howard, you know what I'm saying?
But also, I'm going to get off topic, but I think that's also can be anything as far as like in your field. If somebody try to tell you how to do something in your field and they ain't never did it before, you would take more offense to it versus somebody that do the same thing you do. And I think this kind of goes hand in hand with some of that along those lines.
But if you cover the sport for more than 20 decades, you get to learn a little inside out of
you
basketball.
can. Yeah, you can.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
it's still ain't the same as being in the trenches. So
no, it's never gonna be the same. But we can, like, if I'm in the media, if I'm talking to an NBA player, I never played the game, but I can talk essence. I can probably, like, maybe since I study a little bit, I can talk essence O's with them. I ain't telling you how to play.
Hey,
I'm just telling you this how I look at it from my perspective.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's when you got to know your limits. You got to know what lines not to cross.
Well, Stephen A took it personal. So he's still taking it personal.
Yeah, he on what they call the whole world tour.
So I mean, he can't. But what LeBron did has made him more popular. That's why I said sometimes easy to address it, but easy to address it to the side because all you did is make him more popular. All you doing is feeling to his
LeBron won't worry about him being making him popular. LeBron was taking care of his business. He could care less about Stephen A's popularity. And
he gonna have to keep going on these podcasts and asking about this dumb stuff about Stephen A all the damn time. What's up with you and Stephen A, man? Fuck that. I'm tired of talking about this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, but you know, sports love drama. I think that's another reason why, you know what I'm saying, some take it personal. But I feel like at the end of the day, everybody needs to respect everybody and respect everybody's space, man. Like, and understand everybody have a job to do. And as a media reporter, whatever field you are in as far as the media, you should respect, you know what I'm saying, and not get personal. You know what I'm saying? Like Stephen A. Smith, for that situation, yes, he was doing this job when he was talking about Bronny and basketball and all that. But then when he got to talk about LeBron as a father, you should stop this basic nonsense. And dude,
I didn't understand that point of LeBron checking him. I understand that because now you going beyond. You know what I'm saying? Now you.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's just level of respect, man. Now Stephen A. Saudi, and you know, I could bring up how you ain't go to such and such this and such that, and come on, dude, it's over with. Everything was said and done. It's time to move on. Hey, y'all, great conversation today, man. Good way to handle y'all business. Kellz, you was a little shaky today, man. But
because he said Cooper, how many assists? What's the name had?
I don't go back to it because I keep saying you name in there. That's a whole other ad. We'll be going on for another half hour.
Oh no, I'm done with. How many assists did Kyrie Irving have his freshman year?
I don't
know. He only played 11 games.
I don't know.
Oh, and 11 games is better than Cooper Flag. Then
I just say I don't know. I said I don't know. He only played 11 games, so I don't know if you can even include him in that.
No,
I appreciate those that tuned in on YouTube. Continue to keep subscribing to the YouTube channel for more content like y'all seen today, and continue to keep supporting the Diva Spivey Media Network. For myself, for Kellz the Truth, for Peacock, we're gonna catch y'all Wednesday. We got a great conversation for y'all Wednesday. I ain't gonna tell you what it is, but we got a great conversation for y'all. Y'all stay safe. We out of here. Deuces.
Like the Cavs,